Gold and silver are exploding right now and showing no signs of slowing down. But while many stackers are getting priced out of the metals this week, I'm buying gold and silver for melt. I'm going to tell you how right now. Ahoy, mateys, and welcome to Booty Girl Stacking, where together we'll unearth the real treasures of silver and gold. If you're enjoying these videos and want even more booty in your treasure chest, smash that like button, share, and subscribe. Now, if you're looking to ascend the ranks of the Booty Girl Stacking crew, please consider joining my Patreon, where you'll gain access to exclusive Booty Girl Stacking content and special giveaways. I'd like to give a huge shout out to those of you who have already joined my Patreon, as well as my correspondence crew. Your letters and support mean the world to me, and the Booty Girl Stacking crew would not be the same without you. Recently, I picked up some new gold and silver pieces, so if you'd like to see some gorgeous precious metals, stick around to the end. The spot price of gold is nearly $3,700 right now, and silver broke $43 an ounce last week. These massive price increases are forcing us as stackers to get creative, not only when it comes to saving up for our regular purchases, but also when it comes to finding deals on silver and gold. Though I have bought several coins and bars from my local coin shop, I've kind of fallen into a little bit of a rut when it comes to my gold shopping routine. I usually just sort of look for the best deal I can find on whatever coin has caught my eye at the time. But with these insane prices recently, now I am laser focused on getting my gold and silver as cheap as I possibly can. I still love semi-numismatic coins. I like silver and gold that are beautiful, and I think that that's a good thing if you can find a good deal. That being said, recently, the hunt for semi-numismatics has completely gone out the window for me, and I kind of don't care at this point what my gold and silver looks like. The name of the game is get it as cheap as possible. So I've been checking out a few different local coin shops and looking in some places that traditionally I might not have thought to. Last week, my wife and I went on a trip to visit my best friend, and the night before we drove back, I just had this feeling that I needed to pull out my phone and look up a few different local coin shops. So I looked at a few in the area we were in, but then I had the thought, maybe I just needed to look up something that was on the drive home. I happened upon a local coin shop in Austin, Texas called Capital Coin Bullion. I saw that it had some really good reviews. So on our drive home, I took a quick detour. When I walked into the shop, I could not believe what I found. I talked to the woman behind the counter and I asked her if I could check out some of their gold. So she took me over to the counter and I saw a treasure trove of gold. Their variety was pretty amazing. I actually got to hold a centenario for the first time. I could not believe how heavy it was, but I was not in the market for a centenario, a little bit out of my price range. So I asked her if I could see a few of her fractional gold coins. So she took me over to the gold counter, and my eyes were immediately drawn to a pretty good sized bag of Mexican 2.5 peso coins. It's 2.5 peso gold. I was pretty excited when I saw those because I've been in the market for one for quite some time. So I asked her how much she was selling them for, and she looked at me and said, "I'll sell you one for melt." In that moment, I had to play it cool because in my mind I was thinking, are you kidding me? Melt? How is this real? But I didn't say that. I just said, okay, melt, great, awesome. So she quoted me $221.78 for a 2.5 peso gold coin. Now, these coins contain approximately 0.0603 ounces or 1.87 grams of gold. If you want to do the math and calculate how much I'm paying per ounce, if I were to buy an ounce worth of these coins, I ended up paying about $3,677 per ounce. So that is insane. I paid well under spot price. I'm really happy about this, needless to say. I have never, ever seen a deal like this on gold. The only thing I don't like about the design on these is that this guy's head is so ugly and bald. But I do like the eagle on the back. I think I'm going to be picking up a few more of these in the future, especially if I can get them for melt. That day, gold wasn't the only thing that I picked up. I was also in the market for some constitutional. So took me over to the silver, and they were selling their constitutional silver also for melt. So I paid about $72 for 4 walking Liberty halves and 6 Mercury dimes. I'm so excited to add these to my tubes, finish these tubes, and move on to the next ones. I walked out of there having paid $300 total for a 12 media peso gold coin, 4 90% walking Liberty halves, and 6 Mercury dimes. This was an incredible experience, and it really opened my eyes to the fact that I've sort of been limiting myself to my immediate sphere when it comes to stacking. I've been staying in my own little world, shopping online, and only frequenting 1 or 2 coin shops. But after this experience, not only am I definitely going back, but I'm going to challenge myself to check out way more coin shops in my area as well as in other cities. Even if it means having to go for a bit of a drive, if I can find deals similar to what I found in Austin, it's well worth it. I would have never found that deal if I had just stayed in my comfort zone. And I want to encourage you guys to do the same thing, especially at a time like this where the price of precious metals is just skyrocketing. Get out there and look, because the deals are out there if you're willing to go on a bit of a treasure hunt. Congratulations if you stuck around to the end, because now I am going to show off the gorgeous lunar year of the dragon, something that I did not pick up at the coin shop in Austin. This was something I ordered online, but I got a really good deal on it. This is the first 1/20th ounce gold coin I've ever bought. I never thought I would buy a coin this small, but it was a good deal considering that the premiums on 1/20th ounce gold coins are usually much higher than what I had to pay for this. And I am so happy with it. It's really cute. It's pretty small compared to the 1/10th ounce. It doesn't look too small. It is a bit thinner than the 1/10th ounce gold coins, but I love it. It's beautiful. Just look at the design on this thing. I'm really happy with this, and I'm so excited to show it to you guys today. I'd love to hear from you guys down in the comments if you've had any similar experiences, and maybe even share some awesome deals that you've happened upon recently. I'd love to hear any advice or ideas you guys have when it comes to finding deals. So let's keep that dialogue going. And if you'd like to contribute to this channel in a greater capacity, please consider joining my Patreon. Or if you just want to send me some mail, go ahead and write me a letter. And if you haven't already, like, share, and subscribe. I'm Booty Girl, and I'll see you guys in the next one.